Okay, Judy, where are we today?
We are in Parrish. We are at the corner of Fort Hammer Road and Golf Course Road at Windwater by Mattamy.
And we've been so excited about this neighborhood, and we know you're gonna love it too. So don't go away. We'll be right back and give you all the details.
Hi everybody, we're starting our tour of Windwater by Mattamy Homes in the Isle Royal. We're inside rather than walking through the door like we often do because there's a lot of construction noise outside and there's a lot of activity here. This home is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage with a retreat. We are so excited to show you this retreat. And it's 2867 square feet. So we are so excited to start off this trip with what makes this house so cool.
And what makes this house so cool is gonna be a very, let's say, how do you say it? We just have people that are looking for this.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Okay. All right, should we go?
Go for it.
All right, so we're walking in the beautiful foyer, nice tall ceiling. And I'm just gonna go for it. This little wing here has 2 bedrooms, a shared bathroom, and a retreat room. So people that have senior parents moving in with them, college students who might be going to a local college or who are back in from college, and you have mixed adult families needing to live together, this gives them a really great space. Or just teenagers that don't want to be out with the rest of the family. So we're gonna go over here, this huge room, and then we're gonna go to one of the bedrooms. This also makes a nice shared space if you work from home, 2 offices with a shared area. Nice tall ceilings, 8-foot ceilings throughout. 8-foot doorways, 9'4" ceilings.
There we go.
There we go. I'm not even on the notes, so let's go in here. The first bathroom that we're going to see, dual vanities. These homes, you have a choice of inventory home and some to-be-built homes. So you'll have some choices in what you do in here. And they did our favorite thing where they take this tile to the ceiling, the 0-entry shower. Again, if you have an older family member, this is a great attribute, a great amenity for them.
Yeah.
And then another bedroom. Nice tall windows, tall closet. In Florida, we know every inch of space is valuable. I like the design option they've done. You know, a lot of people look at our videos just for design ideas. That's a nice little thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Easy to do.
Yeah, easy to do.
Things happen after you move in.
Yep, but they can take advantage of the beautiful lines in this room.
Okay.
Okay, so we've come into the foyer. We've gone to the one side where there's 2 bedrooms and the retreat room. Now we're heading over to the other side where we have an additional secondary bedroom. But first, we come to a powder room. So if you have guests over, they're just using this powder room. Off here would be your garage, which is a sales office, so we're not going in there. A drop zone, shelf area, a nice little extra use of space. Before we get to this bedroom, we're gonna pop in here to a very generously sized utility and laundry room. It's shown with a sink. I'm sure that's an option. Oftentimes they'll do that. But plenty of room for cabinets, room for a folding table, maybe a hanging rack. You can hang up your things that need to dry without being in the dryer. And then we have a much sought after thing as well, an additional ensuite secondary bedroom. So this would be technically our 3rd bedroom. And a private bath off here. This would make a great guest suite if you have people coming into Florida a lot. I'm gonna head out. Okay, so when we walk in again, we're anchored ourselves back in the foyer. One thing I want to mention is how long this entryway is with things going off each side. A lot of people mention they don't like to walk into a home and immediately be in a great room. This definitely defies that. So we have this very beautiful long hallway, and then it brings us to our kitchen. Humongous island. They've got 4 large bar stools over there. Plenty of storage on the island and here as well. Here they finished it with a really pretty quartz with a real subtle veining. My favorite, the massive pantry, is up here.
It's an electric community.
Yes, electric community. Nice Whirlpool appliances. And then big pantry.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really a good size.
Yep. Again, some people even go ahead and put little cabinets or dressers in pantries of that size. Spot for your refrigerator, and then another little shelving area. So this could be a great coffee station, prep station, anything like
It's
that.
a lot bigger than some you see.
It is.
You have 2 sets of cabinets down here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've got the beautiful drawers. And again, the nice tall cabinets. 42-inch cabinets, I believe, are standard. And then we get into our dining area and our great room area. The great thing about this is you could pretty much configure it any way you want. So if you wanted to have 2 sitting areas and no dining room, you could do that. Generally, they will have it pre-wired high on the wall for you to hang your television. I like the way they've kind of done an extra little division with this long table here. All right, continuing off of this great room with all this fantastic natural light, 2 sets of sliders the way they have it here, is our primary suite. Again, big size room. This is a huge king size bed with sizable and side tables.
You got shiplap on the ceiling.
Shiplap on the ceiling. Pretty cool light fixture. We're seeing more brass and gold, brushed gold.
Yes.
In the accents.
Yes. Oh, shiplap on the wall too.
Yeah. Again, you can do this afterward. Adds a nice touch. And then another really cool thing in this house, we have a closet here, a walk-in closet, and they've put the racks nice and high. And then in here, another nice deep closet.
I looked in here.
Yeah.
I see that.
Most homes we go to, the closets like this end like here.
Right.
And this is nice and big, nice and tall. So if you're my height, you have your stool. It'll work out great. Get your step stool. 1 in each closet.
You're not 5 feet yet.
Not even close.
You're not even waiting.
And then my favorites too, in addition to the pantries I'm always excited about, is nice deep linen closets. So you
light in there, Judy?
no light. But you could replace these shelves with deeper shelves,
right,
and have a lot more storage. And then dual vanities, split. So lots of room for yourself. This is so beautifully wide.
Huge vanity.
Huge vanity.
That's my style there.
Yep. And again, another walk-in without a step. So it's really pretty. And again, they took the subway tile up to the ceiling.
Tile.
Yep. We're also seeing a lot more of the darker fixtures.
Yes. Contrast.
Yep. And there is a tub. A lot of people talk, it's always good to have at least 1 tub in a home. As I mentioned before, when we were in the great room area, they have this long panel of beautiful sliders, which leads to a lovely pavered deck. This community does also have paver driveways. And If you want to see what a home looks like with a pool, they are back to building pools.
And this is a nice sized pool.
Really nice. It's got the sun shelf, so you can just kind of wade in there.
The back wall with the waterfall.
Little bubblers. Just coming home and enjoying listening to the water move always makes me so much happier and takes me down a notch. But you have two big areas. So like here they have a sitting area and a dining area. You could do an outdoor kitchen. More room for chairs over there. And this is the safety feature for the kids. There's also the fabric gates and other things, but they did this, I think, more for the model. It's quite pretty. So we're continuing our visit here at Windwater by Mattamy in Parrish, Florida. And I didn't mention earlier, we are where Fort Hammer and Golf Course Road meet. So we're just 2 miles from Fort Hammer Park. So if you live here and you if you're into rowing, you have a small boat you want to launch, kayaking, paddleboarding, you're really close to all that. So we're in the Red Rock, and again, there's a lot of noise, so we're starting inside. This is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths again. On one floor, that's right, we didn't mention that. The Isle Royal is on one floor, as is the Red Rock, and it has a flex room and a game room, so you can have an office and a theater room, something like that. It has a 3-car garage, but instead of being 3 wide, it's 2 wide with a tandem section. So great for a golf cart, bikes, stuff. And this one is 3,057 square feet. The largest home in this community is a 2-story home, and that's 3,460 square feet. So that's pretty cool. So we're starting in the Red Rock, and immediately to the side is going to be this flex room. Here they're showing it with doors. Again, you can do an inventory home or a to-be built, so you can have those options. But beautifully well lit, great office area, homework area. And then off to the other side, you're gonna have the 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom. Again, 9-foot 4 ceilings, 8-foot doorways throughout.
Is that a standard?
Yes, that's a standard. And then here they're showing all quartz, which I think is a standard as well.
There's that contrast again.
Yep, that nice light wood. Nice. We're talking about trends.
Warm tones.
I really like the window. You get light, but you have privacy.
Right. It's a little high to put your
shampoo. I can climb. Okay. And then another secondary bedroom, again with the tall closet, so you can take advantage of all that storage space.
Lots of detail work in this home.
Yep.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Yep. Simple things you can do. A little bit of paint. Go to your local paint store.
I cut your head off.
Well, here I wanted to show you guys. This is a real subtle change in paint. It's more of a minty color. So continuing in through the foyer, Susan's camera was at the front door. Off to the side here is the utility room, the laundry room. And it's really wide. Again, you would have space for cabinets, sink, folding table. Some people even do like the fold down, drop down ironing board or folding table. And over here, we have a little powder room. We have one customer that really wanted a powder room for their guests. And was variable on total bathrooms, but one of them had to be a half. So it's perfect.
That's important
for
a lot of people.
Yep, and so in this section, oftentimes you'll find in a lot of houses the garage. So we're gonna get to the garage a little bit, with people probably looking. So we're coming into the great room area, the kitchen and all the fun stuff. Again, really gorgeously sized island. If I laid here, it's probably longer than me. Here they have tucked under 4 stools and storage on this side.
Yeah, that's why it's so big.
Yep.
Cabinets on this side, you've got to go wide.
Yep, and then again, cabinets on this side. So even though you see all these tall 42-inch cabinets, you still have a lot more. They've done a nice detail with the tile, attractive hood. Again, they're using Whirlpool appliances here. And And my favorite section of the pantry is tucked around here. So plenty deep. Again, you could do a little cabinet in here if you wanted to. This area, more cabinets and counter space for a coffee station. If you're a baker, your stand mixer can go over here, kind of out of the way of your day-to-day stuff with outlets. And here, another drop zone or butler station, butler pantry.
Okay, is that the garage behind
This
you?
is the garage, and I wanted to point this out. What is that? This is their Claire system, so they have a smart doorbell and monitor system, and that's included.
Smart home.
Smart home. And then our garage.
And
So this is what we mean by a tandem.
wow,
It's still a big space.
that is amazing.
It's bigger than most. It's you can put a car here.
Bigger than most.
Yep. You can put a car, kayaks, bicycles, storage. This could even be a craft or woodwork area. And then here are your hurricane shutters. So these come with the home. They're all numbered and they'll help you figure out how to put them up.
Hurricane door.
Yep. Garage door opener. Those things you don't think about.
So yeah, the doors are in here because they leave the doors off of the bedrooms so that you can just walk through without
Exactly.
encumbering yourself and hitting somebody else as you walk through.
Exactly. One thing wanted to mention real fast before we finish in the kitchen is, again, the contrast. So here they're showing a warmer toned floor with a little bit of gray in it that really works great with a warm gray finish. Gray doesn't always have to be cool and cold. This is such a big open space that we're kind of starting and stopping again. So we're back coming into the kitchen and the dining space. Really great space. I like it because you can make it very casual or you can make it a little more formal. And you can do whatever you want. Here again, they've done some really cool wall features using board. Just painted over it and made a feature wall for their artwork. Here we have a ginormous living area, great room area, and again, a really cool feature on the wall with wood.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's the first thing Susan mentioned when we walked in was that feature. And again, too, it's a very wide room, so they've taken two pieces of furniture and made them one. Made them like one cabinet, which is pretty cool. Big, great room. And again, they've used two sofas instead of having to get a huge sectional. You can be real versatile, move the room around, depending on what you're doing. And then we're gonna go over here.
Okay, I'm coming.
There's a lot to keep up with in this home. So here, on their plans, they have it called a game room, be a theater room. You could really do some cool stuff.
They really do have it set up.
Yep, and you could even put something to make that sofa a little higher if you wanted to make a real theater feel. But they also did a really cool coordinating gradual paint touch. Not an expensive thing to do, very creative and very simple, but it's big impact. And this is very likely going to be wired already for you. Really cute. Movie night. So we're still navigating this very large open great room space. We're coming back through the living room and we wanted to point out this nice wall of sliders. These aren't stackable. We're not sure if that's an option. We're going to find out. And then pavers. So a standard for this community is pavers on the patio area, pavers at your entrance, and paver driveway. I believe the screening is the homeowner's responsibility.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Then we're walking, we still have another secondary bedroom to find. So we're in another ensuite, really great closet. Again, if you have a senior family member living with you, this would give them a lot of space for their things. Beautiful bedroom. Again, cool touch with paint. Simple headboard. Look what they've done.
Well, that's really clever.
Yep. Decorating thrifty. And then another ensuite bathroom. Another linen closet. Again, zero entry, however you want to call that.
Well, I usually say it's a beach entry, but there's another word for it. I'll pull it up.
Yep. And again, Susan mentioned the pretty light wood, different tones they're bringing in. And off we go. And finally, we're getting to the primary suite. Again, sized very similar to the rest of the home, nice big open spaces. They did the tray ceiling. We were talking about design and color. They've done a very subtle color inside.
And some crown molding that
and some crown
is
molding.
a different style than what you normally see. I like
It's like the 5-inch.
It's almost a retro look.
Which is one of the trends we're talking about. Even that artwork's kind of 70s.
Well, Judy's talking about our next video, so just watch for that, folks.
We're entering the primary suite, closets, and bathroom area. So, here we go. We have 2 walk-in closets. This one's a little larger than the other one. Again, they've taken the shelving nice and high. And then this is an additional walk-in. It's not quite as deep as the one we showed you on the Isle Royal. Island Royal, Isle Royal. And then another split vanity, a little more counter space, nice big cabinets, power room, and look at this. Nice big super shower with a bench. Something I want to point out that a couple of my buyers have run into, our buyers have run into, is if you want to do like multiple shower heads, and you want them to have great pressure and separate control, you need separate handles, separate controls for each one, separate valves. So if you want to have this going with your rain head, it's rain something, rainforest shower head, you need 2 controls. And then again for that one. Right. So if you are doing a to-be-built home and you're wanting all of this luxury, make sure you don't forget this part. And even though we work with great design professionals that are doing your building options and your design options, it's something that's easy to miss. So make sure you keep up on that.
This wrap-up's gonna be really good because Judy has all of the information. She does all the research before we come out to a community in her area, which is Parrish. Anything north of 64, she's got it down. She spends so much time in this area and she has great relationships with all of the reps and she gets all the data.
Let's get going.
So let's wrap this one up, Judy.
Okay, so a reminder, we're at Windwater by Mattamy Homes, and here they have 10 home designs. They start at a little over 1,600 square feet up to just under 3,500 square feet. 2 to 5 bedrooms, 2 to 3.5 baths, and a 2 or 3 car garage.
And this fits so many people that we've been talking to that want to come down.
Yep, definitely. So many people with extended families or visiting families.
Right.
And some of their homes are going to be ready as soon as May. We're filming this in March, so that's pretty cool. May 2023, I should say. It's also a gated community. I don't think we mentioned that, which is pretty cool. They are Florida Green Building certified homes. I believe they're starting with 231 home sites. And so they have 10 home sites. They have 4 on-site models, which is a lot for most of our builders.
Mattamy tends to do that.
Yep, which is pretty cool. Key points on that Isle Royal that we looked at first. The really cool retreat area with the 2 bedrooms and the shared area. For grand opening prices, they have one Isle Royale currently listed at about $598,000. They have another Isle Royale at just around $624,000. So That's a lot of house for that much money
That
around
is
here.
a lot of house, and they have some upgrades in them.
Yep. And again, when we give you these prices, that's on a specific home, the lot is included, and if you're interested, we'll get you those specific details.
Right.
The Red Rock, that's the house we're in now. That key point is that it has both a flex room, the front office area that we looked at, and a game room, movie room, another teen hangout, whatever you want to call that. 2 offices. That's pretty unique in a lot of our one-story homes. And they have 2 of those on inventory on grand opening prices. One at just under $650 for both of them. One $646, one $647. So that's pretty cool.
Now, do you know if these are brand new plans for this community?
I don't know if they're brand new plans.
I think they are.
Some of them are. They do have the Glades and Pinnacle, which I think are in other communities.
Right.
They're on the 50-foot lots. These homes we're showing you are on 60-foot wide lots, which is, again, a little unusual for some of our builders for one-story homes. So there's certain builders that can't even get a 60-foot lot if they want to. So they've got some repeat plans and I think some newer plans. This checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people. I wish I had this a year and a half ago for like 5 customers. Yeah, it's great. So even better, again, we mentioned it's gated. There are amenities coming, or an amenity center. Not extravagant, but nice. So they're gonna have a resort-style pool, a cabana with a little shaded area, a tot lot. So this is definitely for all ages. A paw park. If you haven't figured out, Parrish is very pet friendly. And a nice grill area for the public, for everybody to use. So that's pretty cool. Here's the really cool part. HOA. Only $110 a month. Oh, there goes our lights. This is energy saving for their models. So HOA is $110 a month. They have initial one-time fees of $1,050, so that's like 3 different fees that they have.
That's usually with every community,
yes.
But that's very reasonable.
Reasonable. It covers your gate, your initial HOA assessment, and I think like the reserves for capital improvements. And no CDD!
No CDD!
I wish I had confetti. No CDD. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot here. They also have some pretty cool elevations. They have some modern elevations. So they've kind of got a nice mix of styles that you can choose from. And they're really conscious of making the community have that nice variety. So there's a lot here. They've got a bunch of inventory in process. May, July, August, September are the dates for some of these homes. They've got some others planned out. And you can do a to-be-built, and you can do a pool. Woohoo!
Woohoo! And they're building them.
And they're building the pool, like
for you.
Yes.
While it's being built, your pool is being built.
Yes. So that's been something we've really struggled to find for people. So It's here. So it's great. We've got a great sales advisor team here that we work with. Some of the nicest people we've met. And so we're feeling pretty good about this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. I loved when we did the La Paloma in Mattamy Homes, but it's 55 plus, and it really knocked out a lot of our customers.
Right.
So I'm pretty excited that we have a Mattamy home to offer here.
Well, so we hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we also hope that you're going to subscribe
and like
and give us a comment
and call us before you come. We can plan our time with you and get you the most out of it. We can make sense of the overwhelming nature of all the choices up here, and the more we talk to you, we can narrow things down and make it less crazy.
And it doesn't cost you a cent.
Nope.
Because your price for a new home is going to be the same whether you have a realtor or not. So why not take advantage of having someone to guide you along the way? Someone that's familiar with the properties and the areas, and will find the right fit for you and your family.
Yep. And we can be here and do video walkthroughs with you. So you'll have different walkthroughs in the building process, even with an inventory home. So if you want us to hold the video and you stay wherever you live right now, we can do that. I'm doing a pre-drywall walkthrough for one of our customers at 1 o'clock today. So we do that a lot.
Okay, folks. Let us know what you'd like. Let us know if you have any questions. And thanks for watching. And until the next time, bye-bye.
Bye.